We are live.
Welcome to the Scale Builders Guild. I wasn't paying attention.
Yes, I hit the button first. Or I guess I'm the only one. We only have one button now. We share a button.
There's only one button, everyone.
So, hello.
Welcome to the show. Episode 208, the final episode of Season 4. Or is it the final episode of Forever?
You never know. Sometimes
Never know with us. Sometimes people say crazy things. Sometimes people just talk out of their ass.
This week, man, I sat and I hemmed and hawed.
Oh, sure. Do I? Don't I? I don't know.
Nicole made me do it. She whipped me.
She said, "Come on, dummy." This show sucks. I could not agree more. It's the worst.
Yeah. And somehow they haven't canceled us because it's our own.
They can't cancel us.
I mean, they can try.
They can do what they want. Serial killer glasses are back. Yes.
Yes, they are.
Don't mess with me, fella.
People need more ammo. There's these the Lifetime movie is going to write itself. Like, he had a box of heads in the basement.
His workshop. It's true. I do. Don't mess with me. I've got lots of heads here.
Oh my god. And we also, for those that didn't, what time were we? Wow, that is a.
He got a bit of a tan.
Yeah, I'd say.
He's
Dominican Matt.
And you know what? I don't appreciate that they put the double chin in there.
Like, not everything has to be accurate. Okay?
Yeah, I wish I could do something about the skin tone. I'd like to work on that, actually. And I've never, ever had this haircut. It's never, ever been that high and tight before. No. I am dark. Look at that. All right.
Yeah.
How are you?
What time were we supposed to release the Red Cat video?
Oh, okay. All right. Don't get me started because I'm gonna have to because this is I'm a little bit peeved. I'm a little bit upset.
5 o'clock, right?
7 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Mountain time.
Oh, it said 5 p.m. Pacific time.
No, it did not. 5 p.m. MST is what it said.
No, it said Pacific.
No, it didn't. It said Mountain. You go back and read the email again. It says MST. Why would I get it wrong? I've only done that once in my whole life.
I am pulling up the email right now. Hold, please.
Fine. You bring it right up.
And let me see if I can. Okay, I've got it right here. Do not share the content of this until 5 p.m. Pacific time on March 6, 2024.
No, that's incorrect.
I'm reading the email.
I'll read you an email. Our current plan is to unveil the Ascent 18 during Red Cat Live on Wednesday, March 6th at 3:30 p.m. MST. Red Cat will make the Ascent 18 available on our website at 5 p.m. MST on that same day. We ask that you wait until at earliest 5 p.m. MST March 6th to share your content.
Okay, so there's varying, but people still went early.
That's what I've got a problem with.
I do too. Well, for one, I read this email that says 5 p.m. Pacific time, and then I took a little nap, and I woke up, and it was after. I went, oh, and I popped out. I was like, okay, and then I went, and I was like, why am I 2 hours later than everybody? And Matt's an hour earlier, and I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, well, I read the email. And I stuck to the guns of said email. MST is only used in what? Arizona?
No, Colorado, Utah. It's Arizona does this weird flip-floppy. Ben, explain it. Yeah. I saw him in here, and I'm using this cup. You owe us out because of the cup.
Yeah,
I'm drinking Guinness.
I'm coming there in a like less than a few weeks, so I don't want to have to set my clock different when I get there. Anywho, I would like I'm not going to call them out. You can go back and look at what time the videos came out. Those people are jackasses, and I'm very upset.
Yeah, they should not do that.
Because it really kind of, it makes it difficult because they're getting an unfair advantage.
Right.
They get views before everybody else.
Let's see. RC Review went early. Well, he always goes early. Francis does not follow rules very well at all, actually. Like Vanquish video, like
it's
a
so
number
amazing.
Of videos. I'm just like,
it's so amazing.
Like, you're either really bad at reading emails, or you just don't.
You just decide to ignore them.
Like,
it's funny though that I said I'm not going to call anybody out, and the first thing Josh goes is, "I'm calling this person out."
I saw him. There was he went. I think Cape Crawlers was early. EXO was early. I think. But yeah, either way.
Because even if they were getting your email 5 p.m. PST, that's still
that's
8
even
o'clock
later.
Eastern time.
Right.
Just like throttle people for that.
Yeah.
Anywho.
So
welcome to the show.
like I mentioned, I took a 24-minute nap is what I set my alarm to on my phone. But then that was during that time frame, and I didn't check until after that. I was like, oh, and that's when I was like, I don't know what happened. And I didn't really go back and read emails again. I just read it last because I read 5 in the email, and I always schedule my videos for 5 a.m. That's when the scale news and all that.
So you were like, yeah.
And I just did that last night. And I was like, shit, that's in like 3 hours.
I better check the old email first. Good for you. Thank you, Gunner. Hello, everybody. Tonight's code is #BuffGoodRicher, and then take another 10% off Cowboy Jerky with #Cowboy10.
Ooh, Cowboy Jerky.
Cowboy Jerky is where it's at.
It is nice and dry. Although I had a couple of bags of the that's hot left.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh, that's hot. I didn't really realize how it's got a little bit of heat, but it's also like a little bit sweet, and I think that one might be my new favorite again.
Oh, I'm gonna have to give that one. I gave a couple bags to my nephew because he's in Florida this week.
Florida?
Yeah, he's learning how to put out jet fuel fires. Because up in Canada, we don't just willy-nilly use the chemicals required to do that test.
Like, we're not letting you practice up here. You only get to use it when we need it. You go down to Florida, they'll let you do anything.
Anything you want. It leaches right into the Everglades. No problem.
It is GTA 6. And that's perfect. Aardvark Spleen, thank you very much. Luckily, all those channels suck. Thank you, Dana, as well. I've pinned.
Yes, thank you, Dana.
Satisfied Jerky link and the #BuffGoodRicher code plus Cowboy.
BuffGoodRicher. I've sold a couple of those shirts. I'm proud to say. I might have another one coming out soon. The Super Marsher.
Soup. Is that what's on the 10?
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Yes, welcome, Mike, you're correct. In 3 more days, Matt is going to work on Lexan and not video it. No, I will. I will video it. 69 and then start back to 0.
Welcome to Florida. Do what you want.
What does your shirt mean? It's this brand called Woods. And then they have the Woods Army.
Interesting. Yeah, nobody knows.
Don't worry about it. Not as cool as Huff.
Thank GC Coop too. Thank you very much. Thanks, Josh, for taking time out of your super busy Sunday to help with my tungsten question.
Oh, tungsten, eh?
No problem. That must have been on Instagram, and I Must either way. You're very welcome. I didn't remember. Oh, that's right. You asked me what color tungsten or something. Was that Sunday? I felt like 2 weeks ago. Holy crap!
God, time is flying by, man.
Yeah. How long ago did we get
Unbelievable
these
rate.
in the mail?
I want to say
2 weeks.
2.5 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah. I did this one last night.
I did not mind. I did not do that. I did mine a while ago.
So,
And man, it was cold that day.
I'll give you the cab. I'll give you the cage file. You can throw it on yours real quick. You can just.
How did you wait? What do you got in there? Did you put a panel in there? It's just open? Ugh.
I'll do an interior. I'll do an interior just for you.
I won't do anything until you do the interior.
Okay. I'll get that done real quick.
No, get that done 3 days from now.
So I filmed 2 separate second halves to my video in case this whole experiment just didn't work out. Then I could just like be like, oh, I was done.
Yeah. But it's not so heavy that if it rolled over, it would break that right away.
Mine's pretty freaking heavy now, but no, it's not so heavy.
Well, you've already done all the upgrades. Mine's still stock.
Oh yeah, no, I
did. You drive it stock or did you drive it upgraded?
I drove it here, this far.
So I see. On your channel, you don't take them outside. I understand.
I'll take it outside when I go to an actual course.
Very good then.
Yes,
this is the Red Cat Ascent 18.
Yeah. So
it's pretty cute.
And the other thing is like, you can tell how these things drive when and the little scale stuff, you can tell how they drive immediately. There's very little to that.
True. But yeah, they it's a nice little platform, and the fact that they've got all the upgrades already right out there.
Yeah, mine's done.
You ready to come? Let's go.
What's the price tag? $99.
$99.
They are going to raise the price. It's an introduction,
but not much. Only to like 114 or something. I don't know. Get it now when it's $99. Yeah, clearly. But yeah, for $99, it's pretty much like, and I don't even really love the small stuff. It's pretty much a no-brainer for that kind of cash.
It definitely. Black Sheep RC, thank you. Matt, just throw it in the trash. It's not your skin.
It's true.
Matt used to do a lot more of the small scale stuff, and I used to do a lot.
I did. And that's right. See, like any good relationship, flip flop, crisscross. Toxic crawlers, thank you very much. After you run your 124 scale crawlers, do you perform ball cupping rituals in the woods? Hate from the Juggalos.
I haven't watched or listened to the latest one yet. I just saw it was ICP and I was like, no way.
That's great. I love it.
I was like, I'm so excited to listen to that, but then I haven't got to it yet.
That's so funny. Thank you, Toxic. Made my day.
No.
Throwing it out there, Red Cat has released way better things in the last year than Element.
There's
say no to that.
It's interesting things going on over at the
in mail call. I'll show you some of those interesting things.
Yeah, times are interesting.
It's interesting. I was speaking of interesting. I was at a audio production house open house thing tonight.
Okay,
and real quick. They were showing off all their setups, and they mix mainly for commercials, but they also do mixes for albums and longer format content like movies and stuff. But they've converted all of their suites to Dolby Atmos, which is a 12.1.4. It's a lot of speakers.
4 subwoofers?
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
No, the 0.1 is still the subwoofer. And I think there's like 4 ceiling mounted ones in addition to the 7 that go around you. So they played a few things in it and they're like, you got to stand right here. And it's like the spatial audio.
Yeah.
You've got an Apple product where everything feels like it's coming from around you. This was the most intense emotional like moment I've had with music in a long time. And I really enjoy music and I love listening to music, but they put on some tracks and I was just like, holy shit, this is a whole different world. I've got to go spend $30,000. It was unreal. It was unreal. And he played some unreleased music from an artist that he just finished mixing the album for. And he's like, I'm going to do one of your tracks just as an Atmos track, just so you have it. So it'll always be up higher in the Spotify and Apple Music and all that. Because I guess the algorithm pushes all that content up first. And I was like, holy crap, this is so cool. Like choral music just comes at you. And it's like, it really honestly feels like you're right there. It's so good when it's done well. And these rooms that they put us in, it's like a big room, but it's a room built within a room. So they've got like this much space in between the outside wall, the floor, and the ceiling. So it's like a box that is floating in another room.
I've seen those before. Like I've had the situation where I'm in an area that's so quiet that I get the like really loud sounds, and it just Matt, I walked in there and it was like a explosion sound in it was the worst.
Yeah.
My problem is like I enjoy music, things like that. They'd be like doing that and I'd be like, can you put one of my videos on or something?
Can you mix this?
Or I'd just be like scroll can you play this while I scroll Instagram? I'm sure that'd be a better experience.
No, I'm not that target audience. I don't buy the gold-plated
that stuff.
HDMI stuff. Nonsense.
So nuts. Matt, you missed one from Poor Man.
Oh shoot. Where is it? Hang on.
Hit starred and then you can go to it.
Poor Man John Doe, thank you very much. So when does Matt's special edition double chin jaundice head sculpt go on sale? Also, are cereal glasses included? Serial killer glasses?
Bespoke wire bent serial killer glasses are included.
It's too bad I've already sent all those bumper stickers in for printing.
Just have of the portal brass, the inner and outer, which one is heavier? The truck's saying a couple of parts already poking 3. That's a good question. I don't know if they listed that on their site yet. I was going to weigh the things and then I didn't weigh the things and I just installed the things. So I can't give you that info. Hopefully their product descriptions are complete enough to have that, because it definitely should be. But yeah,
I haven't.
If I was going to get no other upgrades, like I would, just saying, if I was buying this, I'd buy the truck and those portal parts, and then that's it.
Yep, that's it.
The plastic links feel fine. Like, I would buy.
Yeah, they're actually
those
pretty
parts
decent.
and start from there. I wouldn't buy anything else at the start, at least.
Yes,
just do that. Call it good. I think you'll be in good shape. I don't know.
It's so nice to see
transition gears. That's.
I would do those. I would do those. Yeah, if you're gonna upgrade the motor. If you're gonna upgrade the motor, do that as well.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. But I do like how they didn't have to go clipless, but I'm glad they did.
Yeah, I mean it's a nice bonus. The body is actually wild thick. Like, 2 C's thick. And I was trying to cut off the roof. And I was like, God, I almost had to get some tin snips out. These little Lexan scissors almost weren't cutting it.
You've got 2. There you go.
Speaking of juggalos, I see people be in Sacramento at Aftershock in October. Man, come down. I've said this before. If my favorite band, who I don't even know who that would be, was playing in my backyard, I still wouldn't go. I have no interest in concert. I standing around listening to music is on my top 5 least favorite things to do. Like, you know what? I'm not going to disagree with you. I enjoy music if I'm doing something else. Like I can play it, great, and I'll do something else. Standing and watch, not interested.
It depends. For me, it definitely depends on the artist
and all the things.
I know you don't like. Yeah, I understand people. But the sound quality is never good. Like I've never ever gone to a concert and gone, man, this is just as good at me at home listening on my headphones. Never.
The worst.
There are some exceptions.
Small group, acoustic guitar and singing, I'm immediately out. Like if I can if there's enough people for that person to look around and make eye contact, I want to leave. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see. Aardvark's playing also. Matt's a speaker game.
I'm not full on. I do appreciate a good sound system though.
Yeah. I got this sound bar off Amazon here on the desk. Makes a slight hum. It's not that bad. Cares. As an autism advocate, I appreciate your rainbow logo. Not sure if it's meant for anything, but I like it. Mine's a gradient. It's just it's a yellow to orange gradient on mine, but I do have a number of autism awareness things that usually we push around. So,
nice. Good.
It's a good cause.
Great.
And there you go. So next. Anyway, there you go. 1/18th Ascent done. Did you get much mail call this week?
I did.
I think I only got one thing.
I got a couple of things. And then some things that I should have really looked more closely at the description.
I'm even more interested in those than anything else you got. So
it's not anything that exciting, unfortunately. All right, where to begin? Let's start with that. So I'm building this container, right?
Yes.
So it's going to look like that.
Of course you printed it. You couldn't.
It was a test print, and I've determined that my printer is broken. Anywho, so it's going to look a bit like this. I was like, I need some corrugation.
Yes. And you were getting special styrene from the UK or something.
Yeah. So some of that styrene is here. This doesn't look very interesting, but it is a
tube.
1/2-inch square tube.
Okay.
So that's for building the corner pieces and stuff.
Okay.
And then I got some L-shaped pieces as well. Also very interesting.
L? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you could play some music while we're listening. No, you're showing
in Atmos. Dolby Atmos. And then I was like, oh, great, corrugation. That's perfect. It's not at all the right scale of corrugation at all.
It's a little tight. It's a little tight.
It's a little tight.
Yeah.
Tight. So this will get relegated to another project.
Mm-hmm.
So what I've done instead was what I'm going to do is I printed all the corrugation. So what I'll do is I'll just glue these on. Yeah.
I was going to say, I was like, if you came up with a setup that you could put together, you could send it to me and I could vacuum form styrene for you. But it depends on how much of it you need and how much time you want to save. I've got styrene.
How big of a piece can you vacuum form?
11 by 17, roughly. Needs some space around it, but yeah.
I will contact you after the stream.
Yeah. You can send me an email through my website. It's Harley.
Do you accept Zelly or Venmo?
I'm gonna actually send you a cashier's check for over. You cash it. You keep this portion, and then you send the rest.
Send the rest back to
me. Jimmy, thank you very much. You hate people too? Did we just become best friends? No, I don't want to hang out. No,
I hate people.
Like, it sounds terrible.
If being your best friend means I never have to see you or talk to you.
I want to be at my house. Jeremiah. I did security for a Nelly concert. I was stuck right next to the bass speaker. I could feel it through my chest. Did you have way too much very specific information about someone's travel plans in their limo? Because that's important.
I need to know that stuff.
Then we can beam it back into the satellite on Mr.
I had to use a satellite back when I first got started in this business. Because before the internet was good and people needed to see cuts, we'd put them on a digital beta tape. It's a thing. It was a pro format. You wouldn't have known anything about that. Digital Betacam.
No, because I was still trying to learn my ABCs at that time.
You were probably 10. How old are you?
40.
You're only 40? Jesus. All right. Carry the 2. I don't know. You would have been in your teens probably when I was doing that. And we had to run it down to the Sky Dome. You know, that's where our baseball team plays because they have a satellite uplink. And you would send the tape there. They would record it. And then they would beam it up to a satellite, and then it would beam back down to another satellite location. And then they put it on tape and take it over to the people who needed to look at it. That's how we did things. It was $4,000 for 30 seconds.
Ooh. And back then,
they were paying it.
You could buy a house.
Yeah. I'd ride my bike uphill to the Sky Dome.
Whiskey Paws, do any of you guys know of any brass upgrades for the Vanquish F9 portals? Yes. There's a company called Faith. Faif. Faith. You got to have faith.
Yep. All right.
They make brass outer portal covers for those. Say I don't like music. I know Fred Durst.
Matt's going to wear his skin with that laugh. Black Sheep, thank you very much. Came over here. That Josh guy is a jerk. Are you actually Gen X? Yes, I am as Gen X as it gets.
With that, okay, yeah.
And I wore those glasses back in those days too.
I'm technically a millennial. Technically, but just barely.
Yeah. You're only 40? Good burn.
That can be taken so many ways. Like,
I did shock a lot of people last night when I revealed how old I was at Championship GP.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Which we're going to get into.
No way.
We'll
get into that.
I forgot to rename your.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's fine.
Yeah, I thought.
I don't mind that. That's
it was appropriate for tonight's topics.
Yeah. Turbo Row, thanks. Led and Clapton are incredible live. It's what they do. Yeah, I know. No, I've been to some great concerts, but most of them do not exceed my expectations.
It's really hard to beat my couch.
It's what years are Gen X? Like, I don't know, 60 something to 80, I think.
Yeah, 81, 82.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah.
All right. Your next mail call.
Oh, you want me to go again, do you?
I only have one thing.
All right. Well, that's a thing then, isn't it?
Just kidding.
All right. So a lot of people were asking if I was going to get one of these, and my answer was probably not now, but here it is anyway.
What?
I know its shapes are strange.
Oh no, I was looking at that gap between the back of the cab and that roll bar.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Because they expect you to put the topper on here.
I see. Okay.
I don't think they want you to run it like this because it looks weird. It's quite rectangular and not the right way.
But the top is not. The top tips in a lot.
Yes.
And then the windows are weirdly placed. But
yes.
They don't
strange.
They can replicate Traxxas's parts pretty well, but getting the body proportions as good as they do. Ugh.
How did General Motors go? Yes. Looks good.
Well, the General Motors likely never saw it.
No,
it's the marketing agency that.
Yeah. Like look at the way the back of the. It's strange. Anywho, I can't say that I'm totally in love with it.
Yeah.
I haven't driven it yet, but I did, after getting it out of the box, I had to recalibrate the dig because that didn't work.
How are the lockers working for you?
Everything seems a bit noisy so far. I really hate how the body comes on and off. I really hate that. The magnetic light connector that's nice.
Yeah, I'll give them that.
It does, and I mean, I'm just going to say it. This is a TRX4 if you weren't allowed to actually use anything from a TRX4.
Like, just you can copy your own work. Just change it a little bit.
Just change it a little bit, and then add some more complexity. Because what people want, if I know anything, they want 8 channels on an 11-channel radio. Yeah, this is exactly right. Somebody said this on Instagram, and it made me LOL. It's what Mom says we have it when Mom says we have a TRX4 at home.
Yeah. Now when yeah.
There'll be a full review and running video, of course, because you deserve as faithful viewers, and I appreciate you all. But it's what, $399 for this?
Yes. Price is appealing.
The price is appealing, but when you start to go, well, what happens if I break a piece? Well, you'll be going on their website and trying to track it down and then wait for it to ship.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. There's so many things I wish they would have done. Like, this is your first go at it. Your first kick at the can. Maybe don't go for the moonshot right away.
Yeah, maybe just try and make it, honestly, just like, the amount of TRX4 knockoff on it. Like, if you're trying to be a legitimate brand, don't be that. Like,
the Axial looks exactly the same.
The way the sliders go on, the slider design, the chassis like
even the way the sliders go on, exactly the same way. But they don't fit a TRX4. It's totally different. Yeah, but it looks exactly the same.
It's like if you're just using, if your printer is broken at home and you have your reference photos on the wall, you're designing off of it.
Make this, but don't make that. Jeff 13 Brew, thank you very much. FMS making a Lexan square body only for it to turn a little too trapezoidal body. No, that's the other thing. No Traxxas parts will fit on this. No TRX4 part will fit on this.
No,
they won't. I haven't tested that, but I know people that have. But it's there's other things too, like just nitpicky. I'm being nitpicky, but I don't know. Can you see that? Can you see what I'm showing off there? There's a rectangle in the center of the door.
Oh yeah, what is that?
That's the tape holding the wires for the lights on the inside. They didn't back the body with a color. There's no silver back or overall white backing.
Yeah.
So the white is rather translucent.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah.
God.
Anyway, there's a lot more. Like, I've never been a big fan of all the like locking and unlocking diffs and 2 speeds and all that stuff. I like a little less complexity than this. And then they went and they added a dig. Just like there's 4 micro servos.
Yeah.
Oh, it's servo on axle.
I can deal with that because it is hidden well enough. Like,
yeah, I guess
it's pretty well hidden. I'll give them that part. I'm not
going to pass judgment until I've driven it outside. But
yeah,
I don't know that the hype is real.
Yeah, I agree. I got one of the Thai Pro Customs 2-seat, like a JHF style
Ripper 2
trail chain, right? It is a titanium chassis, as the name would
Very
suggest,
nice.
with 3D printed, resin printed body panels. And I like the overall cage design because I like the JHF stuff.
Yep.
The body panels, the hood, like on the internet, it probably looks pretty good. But
Okay.
I might redo the hood. Like, I don't know. I'm not sold on that part of it. But the rest of it, it's got an interior and all that. That's all resin printed as well. Pretty reasonable. It's got some chunky seats going on.
Oh yeah, thick.
What is nice, seeing is like the threaded holes in the bottom. You have helicoils.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
So it is nice to have they're helicoils, not inserts, but whatever you want to call them.
Fair enough.
And so there's the cool aspects. It's definitely one of the most complete designed chassis options you can get, as far as like having a place for some electronics, having a hood.
They've thought about things, right?
Yeah, it's got some reasonable things that have. Oh, it's got a little exhaust.
Oh, cute.
That's
I like that.
Cool.
Yeah, that's nice. And it's heat treated, so it looks like it's heat treated.
Titanium. But I'm a big fan of metal tube chassis, of course. So picking up it, the weight isn't bad. It also comes with a titanium link set for F10 axles, bonus, because that's what I'll be using. And it's set up for the VFD twin, so it's got these little micro servo mounts up here in the footwell on each side.
Oh, cool.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah, not bad there. That's how much of the 3D printed stuff I decide to redo or not. We'll see. I don't like the size of this gigantic fuel cell they have in the back.
No, knock that back by half.
That's quite large. So not.
Maybe they want you to put your battery in there.
Well, I think that is what this side of the interior is supposed to cover.
Oh, I see.
It's got a nice full size, but they did give you an extra seat in case you want to take that out and run something smaller, which is probably the route that I'll go.
Yeah, you'll do that. I know you.
But
that's cool. I like that. That's nice.
I like it too. I might do this on Friday night.
Oh, really? This show you don't do anymore?
I don't do it regularly. Special occasions.
Special occasions only. Perry G. Two guys in the FMS after teaching us how to pronounce Relarlo. Well, the Relarlo car, if we're gonna compare apples and oranges here, relax, warm love. That was an actual original execution.
I'm definitely more impressed with the Relarlo.
Top to tails, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that too. This FMS is it's like a day late and $1 short. Oh, that's video title.
There you go.
Yeah, assuming it drives poorly. What about big and selectable overdrive? Well, see, okay, here's the difference. VFD twin, that thing works every single time. This setup here, there's a lot of cables. There ain't no cables in a VFD.
Cables. You know what they say about cables. Reliable. No.
Reliable.
I think we missed a couple of here.
You may have, yeah.
I did miss one from Aardvark Spleen because he's always trying to make me say you're a double soul shaman. Shaman.
I am a shaman, yes. Not that one, though.
No.
Definitely not that
Turbo
one.
Row. Thank you, Josh, for the Ascent reviews. How does working on Lexan feel, Josh? Matt, careful.
I'm allowed to put stickers on things.
I did the time lapse of this modification in the video, and let me just tell you, I think Matt would have cringed the whole time at how I was hacking at this.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I haven't watched
do that so much better.
Yeah, a couple of score lines, and that would have been done.
I bet you're wrong. You cannot score and snap this body like that to do this.
Challenge accepted.
Prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong.
It's Jeremiah thing. Josh thought you were not going to buy a Type Pro cage. I don't think I said I was not going to buy one. And they're about 3 weeks out on when you order one. Mine came Monday. So.
All right. Are you done? That's all you got?
That's all I got this week. Other than stuff that we talked about that I got 3 weeks ago. Look at that.
This showed up at my work again. I don't understand, guys. I love you all, but please stop sending these to my work, because then they're like, what's in that box? Another toy? You get another toy at work?
And you still then at home.
Then I said, you want to open it? Go ahead. So I let one of my coworkers open it. He's like, that's so cool. I was like, you can probably have it. Yes, so this is the Enduro 12 Bushido edition, which, if I'm honest,
is probably the right scale for the Bushido.
I was going to say, shouldn't this have been the one you released?
Yeah. The 110 scale Bushido is my least favorite Bushido for sure. And almost definitely my least favorite Enduro as well. Just because the bumper on it is like cigar. We got to scale it up.
Make it bigger. Keep going. Aaron's not here. He won't notice. Yeah, so here it is. Oh, body clips. Wasn't I just talking about how these are... Oh, never mind. I guess there's a time and a place for body clips all the time. Packaged it in plastic to protect you from the elements. So there you go. That's about exactly the right size.
About the right size. Now it fits in with all the other cars that are around that 1/9 scale.
Yeah, that's pretty cute. So same.
I don't know what a Samurai wheelbase should actually be, and then scaling it to match everybody else around 1/9.
Somebody go Google.
Someone Google it.
The wheelbase is of a Suzuki Samurai.
It's got to be like 83 inches, 84 inches. Got to be. I don't know. So, hey, Josh just ordered. Oh, sorry. Where'd that go? There it is. Just ordered a Thermaltronics. What tips do you recommend starting out with? Just this. I still run the one that it came with, and that's the only one that I have, and that's the only one that I need. I would like 79.9 inches. There you go. So I was
79.9 inches. Okay,
4 inches
hang on. Let's do some math.
But yeah, on the Thermaltronics, it's such a wild soldering iron that, you know, getting a needle tip or anything like that, I just haven't. So mine is still the chisel, and it just works so well. Just the difference in how it heats. It's not like just a soldering iron that heats up fast. It's so hard to describe to people until you use one, how different it is. It's like if
it's almost 8th scale. It's 8th scale at this wheelbase.
So it's still a little big to fit in with the others.
Yeah, that's fine. Most of them aren't 10th anyway. They're
no,
like
9th scale is usually, as you've said, 9th to 8th, you know, closer one.
Dale Davis thinks it sucks knowing Josh is younger than me. It should make you feel better about yourself, because it just goes to show that, you know, with age comes wisdom, and Josh is not there yet.
Yeah.
Should match an RC Pro drive.
Type Pro cage. The company is called Type Pro Custom. What? Something like that?
That's correct. Type Pro.
Type Pro Custom RC. They're not like a regular website. You have to actually find them on Facebook and then message them. It's a bit of work. He's super responsive, which is helpful, but it is not a click buy situation.
That said to not release until 2 Greenwich time. These are out, right? This is out. Yeah.
Yes, that is out.
Yeah. All right. And don't freak me out here, guys.
Yeah.
I've only ever done that once. And man, was it hilarious. Everyone thought it was so funny.
I don't think you understand how YouTube works, Matt. No Premiere. To bed I go.
Not, it is now. Dang it.
Oh, God.
That is cute, though. I'm glad they did this. I don't know why they did the other ones, though.
Yeah.
That's
You know what? Just make it a new color. That was
silver.
That'll make everything.
Well, no, they added an interior in the other one.
Oh, that's right. The plus.
Yes.
Plus at the end.
Yes.
But, you know. So, yes. Anyway, I still need to get to work on our cages.
Yes.
Instead, I just
But they're coming along, right?
I have a backup plan.
I'm running the Tie Pro.
Yeah, exactly. Worst case scenario,
Here
you're running
you
the
go.
Tie Pro.
Oh, man.
What car did Matt spill the beans on? It was an Arma.
The Arma Fire Team.
The Fire Team.
I scheduled.
That's why that car failed.
I don't think that was it. There were other reasons. It's too bad. It's such a fun car to drive. It really is. I love that car.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just like their other cars. It just looks weird. Not looks weird. Like it could be fine.
Wrong.
It looks wrong.
Yeah.
The guys with the guns in the seats.
Big mistake.
With like the Skeletor masks on.
Yeah, that was not correct. That was incorrect.
So, yeah.
All right. That's it for mail call. Mail call is over.
Did you see the Typhoon Grom leak? Nope, I did not. Typhoon Grom. Oh, Grom is the little one, right?
That's the 2S one, right?
Is that what it is? Yeah, it's got like the interesting chassis down the side or center.
Right.
So that could be interesting.
Matt is a basher as well. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Oh,
it's true. I also have the Max Slash, but there's literally no room in here anymore.
It was interesting to see. I did watch your live for a few minutes.
Oh, cool.
To see this once you finally went and got the XRT, right? Is that the one you got to compare it to? Yeah.
I brought in the Sledge, the XRT.
The XRT was the one that was just truly dwarfs it, though, right?
Yeah. The XRT is huge.
That makes a lot of sense. So
yeah, and then I did compare it, not in the video, but I put it up on the stories the other day. I compared the Max Slash to the Mojave 6S and 4S because I have both of them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And you put it in your Instagram store. Okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's in between both of them. Actually, it's a little bit smaller than the Mojave 6S, but bigger than the 4S.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, Josh, you're thinking of the Gorgon.
Gorgon. Oh, yeah, right.
Isn't that from Tiny Soldiers? Or what was that called? Little Soldiers? Tiny Soldiers?
I don't know.
Small Soldiers.
Miniature Men. Miniature Army Men, I think the movie was called.
I don't think I know what the other one's called. Totally.
Did you qualify in the top 10? We'll get into that later.
We will get into that. I named his stream that for a reason.
Yep.
He's ready for the big leagues now.
I am. I can't wait until they've run out of names for RC stuff, and it's like coming out next, the Arma Dementor.
The Dementors. Wait, Hard Park just released the Dementor.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Right? Yes. I
Who?
think he had an RC company released an RCR called
Okay.
the Dementor.
They did?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Well, I guess we've come full circle.
yeah.
Oh, this video haunts me.
With the
I think
fingers.
it's Daniel. I think Daniel here sent me. He sent me an Instagram reel of some terrible cart incident where someone's driving and it's, I don't know where these carts were from or like what planet these would be allowed, but it was like a circle. It was a steering wheel with like multiple things where
like a pirate wheel.
pretty much, but it was metal.
This sounds
And
like Florida.
a gentleman, I don't know who because I only watched it once, but can never unsee it, driving along with his thumbs inside, and he got bumped by somebody as he went by, and he went like that, and then he looked down and his finger was missing.
Oh, missing. Not just dislocated or something. Oh,
Like you see this, and then you see this, and he pulls it away again because it's not there anymore.
Wow. That's
Whoa. I think I said to Daniel, I said, thanks so much for making me almost throw up. Oh.
Don't take that as something that you need to send us.
Please don't send us things like that. I don't want to see that.
Trust me, my Instagram.
Don't send it again.
Half the time, people send me those things. I'm like, I've seen this 100 times and 10 worse things
that
in the last
finger
hour.
was gone.
Did he just yell missing?
Yeah, wait, is that what I heard that? What were you trying to say?
Did I say it?
Yes. Roll it back. Mythic.
What did I call? I called Wes Dogan last week.
All right, Dogan. I gotta write that one down too. These bumper stickers write themselves.
It's like no one heard that, right? It's scooted past.
Dogan. Dogan. Bye, Dogan. That's going to be the bumper sticker.
No.
And it was mything.
I'm not positive that that's what I said.
Oh,
must have been a
yes.
glitch.
Glitch in the Matrix, maybe.
How is it that me and on always ends in a new name?
Well, to be fair, Logan, you weren't here when we came up with Ding Dong.
Yeah.
And it's because we couldn't remember your name.
So Matt gave you Ding Dong, Nicole gave you Wes, and I got Ding Dong, or I got Dogan.
Was it Wes or West?
Wes. Just Wes.
Wes Desert Wheeler?
I don't know how she got there, but if you know Nicole, it makes sense.
Oh, I think I know exactly how she got there. Toot toot.
And she's also a name person, so like she will use your name like to you.
Wes, it's so great to meet you, Wes.
I am the opposite because for one, I know we've met 10 times. I have no idea what your name is. I cannot remember
people
names.
Dogan for crying out loud.
I can hang out with someone at an event multi-day in a row and be like, that's dude, that's guy, that's
buddy.
Doesn't mean I don't
Cap.
Doesn't mean I don't care. Just bad with names. I'll remember your car.
Ding Dong was the snack. No.
Those are ho-hos. Wes Willer in his adventures with his dog.
Well, the dog's name is Logan. Okay. It's all starting to make sense.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Ream Dog Fly Factory, thank you very much. Sticker sheet ETA. They've been sent. I have not received a proof, but I think we're past the point of needing proofs. So put this towards a can of PS paint.
I think you mean PS because...
Well, I think he means PS because that's the joke. I'd say probably 2 to 3 weeks. Hopefully we'll get them out there,
nice.
ordered and shipped. Weth Deatherth Willer.
If it's Nicole, it's Wooler. So
Right, West Desert Willer.
Oh, that inner redneck of Nicole comes out every once
Do
in a while.
not disrespect Sydney like that. That's the dog's real name. Or is that the kid? No, the kid's Atlas.
Yeah.
Right.
Told you I can't remember names. Every super chat I've ever said, only Nicole has gotten my name right. And I laugh every...
What is
Damn
it? Is it Bayek? Bayek?
I think that's what I was
Bajak?
thinking. I think it's like Bajak. Like
I think it's Bayek.
I think I
mean,
say
that-
Bayek.
If
I'm
it's
Bayek.
Slavic.
That's what I say,
Probably
and that's
Bayek.
not right because that's what I say every time.
Atlef. I'm sure
That's
that
inappropriate.
Logan understands that we're not making fun of his child. We're only making fun of his name.
Yeah.
Dogan.
Bajak.
Bajak.
It's very. It's
darn
more direct.
If you were European, it would be Bayek.
If you knew how to pronounce, trust me, no one. I have worked at Vanquish now for
Too long.
over 8 years. Some of the people I work with within shouting distance all day, almost every day, still actively say my last name wrong. Jim. Jim says it wrong.
Does he call you Theed like I used to?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's how it looks.
Yeah. And but
hey,
I've
Fish
been-
Built. Look at that.
hey,
How are you,
phone,
Fish?
our first name.
Most people
car
in my phone are their first name and the car they drive. The car is how I know them.
Fish
So I
Built
would be.
has the Mustang that he redid. I know who he is. No idea what his name really is, but he's sent me photos of his Mustang before.
There you go.
There you go. See?
There you go.
Car, remember.
Aardvark Spleen, thank you very much. Do you ever drink your own musk? Oh, you already pulled that one off.
Oh, weird. I still have a lot of forum names in my phone. Back in the day when forums
That's
were
how.
my,
That's how only
Everybody.
new people name.
there's a
names
lot of
that
people
way.
that I still like have to really think about what their actual name is. I'm like, I only know I literally only know their forum name.
Yeah. Like Badger's name, I constantly forget.
Yeah.
John.
You know his last name though.
Yes. Oh, 10 o'clock. It's John
Starts with an H.
Unimog. That's how I remember him.
Hubbard.
John Hubbard.
Yes, good guess.
Good guess. I slept in his trailer. I should know his last name.
Hey, look who's here. I'll never forget.
Hey,
My nightmare.
my nightmare. Rich, stop using that picture from 30 years ago, man. He was desperate to come on the show tonight. He would not shut up about it.
And I should have reached out. Well, because for one, Matt was going to be late. I had no idea when he was going to be here. I was like, I need to get Rich on. Then I took a nap and I didn't
Got
get
what
back around.
time mountain time is at?
Yeah, exactly. Everyone, So, seriously, how do you pronounce Theedy?
Theedy.
Yes. Theeedee. Theedy. Kind of.
Patina
That
Man.
is how you get
RC. It's RC Patina guy's last name is LLC.
Yeah, exactly. It's so easy. I don't know how you actually
obviously.
pronounce that, but look.
When I first met Matt, all we could remember was each other's forum names. It's true. It's true.
Yeah. And then I have to. So, like, the thing is, like, when we have conversations either on here and then on Instagram, I'll have conversations with people, like, on and not realize that it's the same person for quite some time until it actually will get. I'm like, like Craig. Didn't necessarily know that he was this Craig for a while. Like,
right.
I mean, it's been a while now, but I'm like, and then you start putting them all together. Like, okay, I get it now. My name's
Jeff.
Did you see was it F2 or F3 or Indy? Like, I'll have to find the clip. Someone like coming over the radio and be like, it's P2, mate. My name's Jeff. someone tell us where it's at.
Yeah, that's great.
Sorry, Josh, you're wrong. Yeah. Like,
yeah.
My whole life.
I don't particularly agree with it either. Aardvark spleen. Don't say that one out loud. Don't even put it up on the screen.
I'm not.
But thank you.
These people. Anywhere.
Can't take these people anywhere. It's true.
Yeah.
I still laugh at Joe Ropenstein every time he stops saying a deluxe. He won F2 race, and that was his first words on the radio. My name's Jeff.
My name's Jeff. That's a win. That is an absolute win. Listen, the only way you're getting a seat in F1 is if you're funny, because you're not going to win.
We have so much to talk about.
We're not talking
related too, but we're not getting into it yet. It's only 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
What was I going to do now?
I remembered I had something else, but I don't even remember if I brought it home by accident, which is fine. It's fine.
That's okay. It's all right. We've always got next week.
Did you see we brought back the Phoenix kit?
I did see that, and I also saw that VRD carbons were back in stock too.
Yes. Oh yeah. Did you need to pick one of those up?
Yes, please. I do.
I remember that.
I'll put it in my cart.
Yeah. Yes.
And I keep forgetting about that.
VRD carbons are back, but yeah, the Phoenix kits are back and updated to include the
you put new tires in them, eh?
Yep. The VXT, the original VXT is officially dead. You will never see a new one from us.
There's never going to be that tire again? What am I going to do? It's my favorite tire. If you've got extras, let me know. Pay top dollar.
The other week,
preferably with the wheel unassembled.
Yeah.
Still in it. I only want them that way.
The other day, Michael said, he's like, "Oh, we're out of stock on DXT ones." Like, no,
that's not right.
I know there's boxes of them, and then like looked like, no, they're gone because I sold them all. Like, to who?
RC 4-wheel drive. They're going right in the mystery box.
They're going in the mystery boxes.
Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh my god! You get 2 pens and 3 of those tires.
When are they going to do mystery boxes again, do you think?
Oh, hopefully soon, because I am itching to be disappointed.
Yeah, that's
Mr. HS. Thank you. All right, boys, on the fence about buying Porsche 944 or 968. What is your thoughts? Last we talked, I was looking 944 Safari build. Now it might change. You know, if there's one thing that people don't know about this show, is that we are experts in all things real size Porsches.
Yeah, I definitely didn't
You
just
know-
Google the 968.
I don't think I know what a 968
I
is.
know what the 944 is, and I'm like, no.
Oh,
and then I just
absolutely.
Googled
Don't do
I
that.
Googled the 968, and I go,
Ooh.
I think I think I'm
It's the
saying
same
9.
motor, so you're good there. Let's go
I'm saying 968.
944. Well, that's the other thing that you might
Unanimous.
not know about this show is that Josh and I often have varying opinions on which Porsche is the right Porsche to buy.
That's why neither of us have bought one, because we can't make a decision.
I can't make up my mind. Which one do I want? I don't know.
944 is probably the better. For some reason, those things seem to be desired.
Yeah, and I think you probably get better parts support.
They're all just VWs, right?
Sure. Greetings from Hungary.
Hello.
I'm here. Hello. There was a heavy lisp, but it sounded crisp. So there was a mythic.
Methane. Mouth got ahead of what my brain. My brain was ahead of my mouth. Whatever. However that goes.
It's a VS418 drop.
You'll have to watch Matt's channel for the early leak on that.
Absolutely. I will schedule it, and then I schedule it as a premiere, and that ruins everything.
Hey, there's my wife. Just landed in KC. I see shots were fired from Matt on Grid Rival. Okay.
No. I said the goal isn't to beat me or Josh. The goal is to beat Nicole or Nancy.
Nicole and
We're out. We're done.
Yeah,
There's no way. Is it the two of them working together?
No,
I thought they had
they're
separate.
just both beating us. Not to talk F1 because but we're doing the fantasy part of it. However, Matt and I, super fans over here, are getting beat by Nicole and Nancy, who is Ben's wife.
Yeah,
Nancy's in like a
soundly.
I think
soundly beaten by everybody.
I can't remember if it was Chris Kelly in here or not, but like, he's in like third. He goes, I have no idea what I picked. And it's like, oh wow, look at that!
Idea.
I'm beating everybody. Like, I'm in.
That's
54th.
your super chat right there.
Oh, sorry, Black Sheep Mercy. Thank you. When you mail Josh things, just put attention. That Josh, yeah, the mail guy knows. He knows. It gets delivered to somebody in the shop, and they're like, they bring it to me at my desk. Like, yeah, what did I get?
Yeah. What's Nicole's in KC again, eh?
Yep.
You're on your own. Always a dangerous time.
Yeah, I know. We'll see. I took a nap before the show, so I didn't eat. So now I'm hungry. So I'm probably gonna have to go.
I'm hungry.
Call Steve and be like, "Hey, you want to go get dinner?" It's too late for me.
Nicely hang out with Steve. It's nice.
Yeah. So I would like. I really want Mexican food. I didn't get any on Tuesday because I was driving to A-Main. So, yeah.
Son of a gun. Is it time to talk about a smaller brand of racing, a more scrappy style of racing?
Oh, yes. Let's discuss your final week of Formula Kart.
K1 Speed did not disappoint. I had a couple of goals going into this week. It was to break the legs of everyone ahead of me on the way in. Here's a pipe for you and a pipe for you. Whack, whack, whack. No, my goal for this week, I said, finish strong.
You were in a tight race for 17th.
All 20 guys showed up again this week.
Oh, okay.
And also, what was interesting was the 20th guy who only showed up twice out of 5 weeks in his previous week that he was around, he got 12 points. So that put him above me and about 4 other people.
Been there one time.
Once. So I was like, I got to beat that guy. Like, I have to. Yeah. Not lose a finger.
The bar is high. It's final week.
The bar is high. No, my goal for this week, I said to myself, if anything, I would just love to qualify for the fast group just once, which is a tall order. But I did. I qualified out of 20. I qualified 6th.
Oh,
yeah. I was blown away. I was like, this isn't right. People were like, well, hey there, Mr. Speed Racer. I was like, I don't know. I didn't do anything different, really.
I can see so much more with these glasses.
I don't even wear them when I drive. But apparently it had been a pretty slow day there, so the carts were not very warm.
Okay.
So I guess when the carts are cold, they don't hold a charge quite the same way.
Mm-hmm.
So the fastest
is higher.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know anything about electric batteries.
I don't really do electric stuff.
I don't do electric things. This one has metal links. I just noticed.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. I guess the fastest qualifying lap was a 21.56, which is about 5.6 off of what the qualifying times usually are. They're usually like 21 flat. So it was a very slow week. Yeah, half a second slower. Nobody could really attribute that to why. Anyway, so I qualified 6th for the final race, which put me into the fast group, which blew me away. I was so happy with my qualifier. The race was very difficult. It's true. Yeah.
Start.
Matt getting into the top 10 is the best thing that could have Verstappened. That's pretty funny. I like that. Where am I? What's going on?
You got in the top 10.
Top 10, yeah. 6th place.
For qualifying.
Qualified 6th overall. So start the race from a standing start in 6th place. So let's bring up the race.
Therefore, worst you can do is 10th.
Worst I can do is 10th, which equates to 11.
Locking in
11
your
points.
17th place. Cannot go low.
I actually finished 15th overall. I made some jumps. Because, the least I could get was 11 points today, which is spectacular.
So you're going to pull up our race footage.
Pull up the race footage here. Present video file. Week 5. Okay, we're going to have to mute this right away. Oh, one moment. All right. Why is there so much black? What the hell?
Have you watched this footage yet?
Mm.
Have you watched this footage yet?
Yeah, typically I do.
Have you watched this footage yet?
No, I didn't watch this yet. It doesn't appear to be here. Dang it. What the hell? This happens every time.
Oh,
wait,
it's actually there. Damn it. I thought
is it?
Well, I see it for you.
I don't see it there for me. No, it's still black. I'm going to remove that. I know it's here. I have it.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. It starts at the 2:48 mark, of course.
As one does.
How do I get rid of that? Remove. This should just work every time.
There's that red face to go with the glasses. It's starting. He's getting mad. Be careful, everybody. We are checking.
We are checking. Doesn't seem to be playing back here. Mything footage. Oh boy.
Professional video.
Oh, there. Hey, all right, there it is. All right, okay, here we go. It just it was buffering. It was buffering.
Buffeting.
Okay. All
I
right.
see some tight battles happening here.
Yeah, this is gonna. What a race! What a race! Wow. Shut up, you jackholes! All right, here we go.
Oh.
Now the outside is not where you want to be, though.
Nope.
Outside lane's not where you want to be.
Oh, that's
lost 2 spaces right off the top, so now I'm in 8th.
Okay.
Choppy.
That's buffering. That's not Matt's driving.
Yeah,
it's not always Matt's fault.
Hold on to your butts. It's always bad when the cart says wait. Makes me nervous. I've got a bad cart. And like
hopping.
Made a move there. Made a move.
I like it.
Yep.
I like the aggression. Oh, I see somebody.
Didn't work out. Squeezes me out here, but I think he gets past.
Yeah. Nope.
So that's it. I'm in 9th place.
Oh, you tried going in.
Yep. I think I got bumped from behind there too.
Is that guy's helmet a brain?
Yeah. It's like a skin helmet. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of comments to make. I'm just happy to be here at this point. So I'm like, I'm living life, guys. I'm having a great time. If I get 9th or 10th, I don't care. I've already achieved my goal. But you can see my cart is already falling off a lot. So I did not get a particularly fast cart for this round. But nice battle going on ahead of me.
Like we had a good view of the racing going on in front of us.
Yeah.
Play a good camera car. Tightening up, though.
Yeah, tried to tighten it back up, and then they pull away again, I think.
Octon got a 5-second penalty for that move.
Yeah, I don't have a lot to say about this. It was pretty textbook. Except I do try to get by.
Inside, outside?
Misjudged.
Nope, couldn't do it.
Couldn't get in tight enough. Low battery, definitely.
He's definitely watching for you, at least, though. He knows you're there.
Yeah, he knows I'm there. Now, if I had just gone here, I try to cut in on him, but this guy's on my right.
Uh-oh. So is this a 10th place?
This is bad.
Oh, God.
Now I'm in 9th. Yeah, I guess I didn't lose as many spots up the top as I thought. He kind of came out of nowhere. Which
came out of nowhere.
Came out of nowhere. I need some French toast.
Maniac.
Now I'm in 10th. Or am I?
Get wide.
I tried to go on the outside there. You can't get me on the outside there. Now I get very, very wide because this is like I think I've got like 3 laps left.
We're looking around. We're nervous.
We are nervous. We are checking. Have the tires gone? My tires are gone, Bono.
You just got passed by a guy wearing gardening gloves.
But you can see, like, I cannot keep pace with these guys at all. So the cart's definitely dying. I think Zark, who is behind me, I think he makes one more move, but I keep closing him there, so he can't get past. Go a little wide there, but it's okay. No, the battle is intense.
Buffeting.
Buffeting.
The amount of looking down you're doing is what we can really tell that watching your peripherals.
Yeah, exactly. Feel my head turning this way. Last lap.
Last lap. Yep. White flag. You got the
I think he
Alpine.
tries to make one. Yeah, definitely. Like Haas at best. I think he tried to make one more move right there, and I shut it down again, and that was it. Managed to hang on. Only just.
Just. So a ninth place finish for our last race of the season.
Gotta lift the visor up. I'm all sweaty.
Cool down lap.
And then I let him.
Nice battle,
He's
dude.
shaking
Nice
his head at
battle.
you.
Nice
Shaking his
battle.
head.
Nice battle.
Thanks, dude. Yeah. Just that touch. It's because I don't cut it hard enough.
He's just making
that
sure he's
last
pressing the go
hairpin.
pedal. Yeah, looking down at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's the right one.
Is that the right button there? So there you go. That was
so
the race.
your final position was 15th.
15th. Yeah.
Not bad.
Pretty
You
good
beat
about that.
5 other professional
I was
race
only-
car drivers.
1 point away from 14th. So
Oh, really? That guy made it to both races.
I beat that guy. I beat that guy good.
Nice. Where did there
There was some saltiness in the chat afterwards.
about who?
I think it was partially directed at me. Not about this race, though. About race 3.
Really?
Because of that move where I tried to go for the gap and kind of spun the guy ahead of me a little bit. He didn't like that. And he brought it up again. I decided to remain silent. So I apologized afterwards. I was like, sorry. It's not the way I wanted it, but you kind of left a gap and then you closed it as I was in it.
There, yeah.
So, but now that that's over, the spring series is on Wednesdays again, which I don't know that I can commit to, and also this.
Right. So
We have to see how that goes.
We either have a 5-week gap for you, or
I would still
so.
make it. I would just be late. I would be late, or we'll figure something else out.
Yeah.
Maybe switch it to Tuesdays.
no, we have a schedule. You can be late,
Okay.
and I will
All right,
fill
maybe I'll be
fill
late.
in with co-hosts. But
We'll figure it out.
you can come in and be all
And-
sweaty.
My arms both hurting, but they'll be like locked up here. But over the summer, I found out that about an hour and a half outside of the city, we've got like a full-on professional grade outdoor karting track with gasoline powered ones that go 80 kilometers an hour. And I'm
That's
like,
almost 45 miles an hour.
I'm like, maybe we do that.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
we'll
mean,
try that out.
would not be bad. So live stream from the pits, exactly.
Yeah, I could actually do that. That's true, because this has a app, doesn't it? Or do you just do it through
I don't know.
the
I did it at one time
web? Yeah, that's true. You
with
did.
my phone. I don't know how you do it with a GoPro. Either way, you figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Just put it right on your face.
The Finger Ripper Racing League. Fingers flying all over the place.
Bring your own
That's
wheel.
That's why you wear the glove. So
I
the
know.
finger stays in the glove.
Exact. Steve, Sacramento has. I like the tracks here. They are fun. But I've not been to any of the Sacramento ones that have positional racing other than just time based. Would like to go.
Yeah, this
I wonder
outdoor
how
one.
many
This one's pretty
people
serious.
From Sacramento would join that are in
Oh,
the area here.
so many. Outdoor go-karting, neck brace required. Yes, they've got a lot of requirements. I have to get another helmet because the one I have is DOT rated, not Snell. They need
Right.
Snell rated helmets, neck brace, and full racing suit.
That, yeah.
Yeah. The part I am looking forward to the most is taking off the top part and just tying it around my waist.
Yeah. Like this is how I've seen this in
Professional
movies.
kart racer. Yeah.
Let's get a group together for now. I would like to go try that. I've never tried that one. So Davis has positional for shifter carts.
Yikes. That's crazy.
Interesting.
Jeff 13 Brew, thank you. Mosport Matt had a sick day racing at the Straight Pipes. Oh yeah, I know those guys. They're car journalists. That's right. They're very cool guys. Canadians, very popular. No, it's not at Mosport. It's at a place called Goodwood Speed, and it's like a full-on karting facility. They have professional karts, everything. Matt in a full blue leisure suit.
It has to have a collar.
Oh, 100%. I'm going to get it screen printed so it looks like I'm wearing a suit or a blazer or something. That would be amazing. They do not allow leather. It has to be an actual Nomex style suit.
Mm-hmm. So
yes. Now we're talking.
Racing Point Lance Stroll though, like when he got his win.
Yeah, exactly. Blue and
Retro like.
BWT, baby.
What is that? No one knows. Don't worry about it. So
it's a water company. Yes, they do change their configuration at the outdoor track, not the indoor one, though.
Right. So,
Gunner,
I'm in for kart racing. Just need to lose 60.
That's my biggest disadvantage. I'm a big guy compared to everybody else there.
Those racing drivers are trim.
They're little tiny guys.
I'm gonna hand pick the invites. Like, you can come. You can come.
You're out. You're out.
Yeah, like nope.
Thank you, Tororo. Goodwood is a great track. Sent from my Android.
I think that is put at the end of every message.
Everything. Yeah. That's just so everybody knows.
Yeah. Sent from my Samsung S3 Plus.
Yeah. At one point I said to somebody, because they were talking about the battle from last week where I held off for 99% of the race, the 16-year-old kid behind me. I was talking to his dad, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I retired a couple years back." I'm like, "Oh wow, that's great." He goes, "So what do you do?" I tell him, and I say, "Yeah, I've been doing that for like 23 years." He goes, "23 years? How old are you?" I said, "I'm 46." He goes, "Oh, gosh, I thought you were like maybe 30. Ooh. Okay. Stay away from my son.
Yeah, we need a dad bod league. Father figure.
I think they call it old timers.
Yeah. The masters, I think they say. Yeah.
The masters, yeah. Without any of the mastering. Sounds like Cap to me. You kids and your on God. For real.
Masters class, exactly. That's what we
I am old enough to be their dads. Not all of them. There's a few there in their late 20s that I, unless I was, getting
unless you were sneaking out, climbing out your bedroom window. Probably not gonna happen.
No.
But yes, well, I'm gonna plan on a Friday night. I mean, Nicole's
that's good.
And so see how far I can get on this one.
Well, good. That means I'm not a serial killer then.
Not active. He said active.
Former.
So funny enough, when many of you have probably heard of the Golden State killer, murderer. There's been a lot of serial killers in Northern
California.
Sacramento in general, I think, just breeds them. But anyway, Nicole was at her personal trainers, and all of a sudden there was all kinds of crap going on, helicopters, all this shit. And like a block over, they were arresting the Golden State killer. Like, oh, and you know the other thing about him, he was an RC guy.
Get out of here.
He was an active RC, a member of the Sacramento RC community.
Yikes. What was his, what did he really like? Was he a crawler guy? Ah, well, that explains everything.
We're safe.
Ooh, we are okay. All right. Check out these ones, guys. Yeah.
Of the Sacramento people have been like, I've been to his house before. Like buying planes or buying like whatever.
It smelled weird. It's fine though. I didn't think much of it at the time.
I don't think he'd killed anyone in quite a while, but it's
well, yeah, that doesn't excuse the fact that he did.
RC guy. Yeah. He carried a ramper.
Well, RC plane guy.
Drove a Ford Ranger.
Thanks, Thomas. Matt, I'm a semi-retired serial killer. I'm not, guys. It's just the glasses.
The
PLBTF question.
Would fly out.
Hoping to fly out for it and would be camping. Ooh.
Camping. I mean, there's lots of people who camp there.
Yeah.
But if you're flying out, you are going to need
to rent some gear.
I guess you could buy gear. I don't know. Lacos, here he goes. No power on site that I know of. I'm a local to PL. Yeah, Russ is super close. I remember his name. We've hung out many times. I did not know it for a while. I knew his wife's name because it's what she had posted with.
Justin Candler, thank you. Show a VS10 you have, dude. Okay. I can do that.
Dude. He called you dude.
Yeah. Show me a truck, dude. Here you go. That's a VS410. Phoenix straight axle.
Phoenix straight axle.
F10Ts, baby.
Painted like a Dewalt.
Painted like a Dewalt. It's got all the numbers just like the Dewalt. It's got the battery indicator just like the Dewalt.
Oh, yeah, look at you.
Yeah, I know. It's all paint. Wheeling.
If you would have done it right, you would have been able to put in a battery meter that was reflective of it. I'm just saying. Thought you were a detail guy. Like one that actually went up and down.
Oh, God. Come on. Cut me some slack, man.
Just saying.
I did this and then I had to shoot a video like the second day I was done.
I'm pretty sure
it's got some of those super marshers on there. All right. There you go.
My gyro died yesterday. What? I've never
heard of How do they die?
Mine has had, I don't know which one's older.
I wish it did have a larger battery.
Really?
Maybe I should get another one.
Yeah. Having more than one, because then I have 4 batteries.
Right.
The funny thing is that you hand it to someone who doesn't know what it is, and they're like it's broken.
Doesn't work. It's broken. That doesn't have much torque.
You like twist it like right in there. There. Silly thing. So awesome.
Love that thing. Love
Someone play taps. Milwaukee. Hey, I love Milwaukee. I have more Milwaukee tools than anything, but Milwaukee doesn't have anything that is a comparator to this that I like.
They don't sell this in like a Home Depot. Or
they have their M12 and all that, but I hate that I have to use a DeWalt. I want everything to be Milwaukee, but I will not use the Milwaukee M12 screwdriver. No. That was 15. That's a record.
Yeah. I like movies about gladiators, Billy.
Yeah. The M4 driver is what I have seen their small. I'm telling you, I've yet to find one. I could find any Team Red that would.
They don't make anything like that, though.
You just don't have until you use these.
Don't knock it till you try it.
You won't understand.
The gyro for this hobby, absolutely clutch.
So good. The
get the one with the clutch.
Yeah, you need the clutch.
Oh, you know what? It's a hi-fi. You know what that means? It's the highest quality fidelity.
We do that modification right here in the store. So, that's a deep reference. Not everyone's going to know that.
That's a deep cut. Not everybody's going to get that one.
That's the TK424. I wonder how close I am on the right. I'm pretty sure it's TK.
Let me look it up. Movie quotes.
Yeah. I have the Metabo stick, which is great, but no gyro. So the Metabo is what Brandon used to run because Metabo used to be Hitachi. Then they rebranded to Metabo. And Brandon swore by him. And he was just like, nope, I want those. Give me 2 more of those. So I have 2 at the office. And then he ended up using my gyros. And he's like, okay, I want these for home now. So what does red tape mean? Red is the 2mm driver and blue is the 2.5. That way I don't have to like switch bits out. Like, oh,
smart.
It's just a convenience thing. So 2mm, 2.5.
TK421.
Oh, I was so close.
TX421.
Oh, damn it.
I mean, it's one thing to hear it from Buck's mouth. It's another thing to hear from the TX421. So let me just pop in this 8-track and just give you a listen and you see what you think. Oh, whoa, you hear that? You hear that bass?
What's Mike just not using the Vanquish tips? Hey, no, I like these. This is the Traxxas bits. I really like
the Traxxas tips, man. They're the best.
And then
for the power tools, the hand tools, that's all Vanquish.
I have the MIPs as well, but I prefer the Traxxas ones. I just do. I mean, the MIP ones are super nice, but for like just how the tip fits in screws, I prefer my Traxxas ones over the MIPs.
Yep.
I have them both. They're both handy right here. That could live in the driver just the same.
Hey, we've got a winner. That movie changed everything. Changed everything.
We can mod trucks. We can mod tools. Oh, yes. Just gyro on the top.
Oh, yeah.
But this weekend, I'm going to try and do. So last weekend, I did my Sunday video of just the shit that was going on Sunday. I think I'm going to do it.
Yeah. I was going to say that's a fun little video to show how much you crammed into one day.
And I think I'm going to try and do it again this Sunday because we have another boat meetup. And
boats, eh? It's almost boating season here as well.
Yeah. So I got the Inkfish that I got to go run. I'll run the Impulse again as well. And then Steve is so ate up with boats now. He bought one of the Oxidine Marine, like carbon Kevlar boats.
I see he started small.
He's just like, what's the best one I can get?
Give me the most expensive boat that I can't drive, like I can't sit in.
He's got that. Oh, because it's the yacht club members that put this on. Last time they had catering for it's an hour. Everyone meets up for an hour and drives boats in a tiny pond.
You give
Like-
me shit for like wearing clothes,
It's a
and here you are going
Sacramento
to a
yacht club.
catered RC
Sacramento
boat.
Yacht Club. It's a contradiction of terms,
Yeah.
but just
what do they cater it with?
some very nice breakfast burritos.
R.I.P. Sticky. Somebody has Sticky and actually made it into a boat.
What?
Yeah, it's a real. They made it. You should print one of those boats, man. That thing rips.
Why would you not just buy the Inkfish?
Because you can just print one for pennies, and then you got to buy all the stuff.
How much did it cost you to build that?
Don't worry about it.
How much did it cost you to build it?
One roll of filament, $30, and then some assorted motors and electronics and stuff.
Yeah. This one is done. It's a jet boat. It's brushless. And I don't want to tell you what the team cost may be, but it's super cheap.
I can't remember what real people pay, is what you basically just said.
But
You
I'm
scum.
just saying. Oh, and I did put reflective vinyl on this over top.
Oh, good, so you can see it.
Because it was all black, so it was hard to see.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, I cut.
But that
big
looks more
templates.
like a jet ski. I don't really like the look of it.
Yeah,
I want my
mean,
boats to look like boats.
It does kind of look like a jet ski. I don't know why.
Put because it looks like a jet ski.
ski. Yeah.
Put a man on it.
Well, it says that it's ready for a man. And did I ever show you the photo?
No, of course you didn't. Yeah, David Ferris, correct. You can't buy the Inkfish because some ding dong bought half the stock at A-Main.
Actually, we were up at A-Main.
Cool.
We were dropping off a truckload of trucks, and we were sitting in there. We're like, oh yeah, they're like, oh yeah, the Inkfish. Like, yeah, we bought like a bunch of like, oh really?
Oh, you're
Because
the guy.
they
Thanks.
short shipped us, and we didn't get as so they were sold out. Like, oh yeah, we bought a bunch of those.
Oops. What's the picture look like? Oh, I love that. Can be freely paired with 6 to 7 inch dolls, not include. The legs.
This is
That's just how I drive my go-karts.
yeah. So, yeah. But I made the stencils for it, and then I had cut out on the
Oh, wow.
not a cricket or whatever it's called. But I bought a multi
Silhouette?
of all. Yeah,
No. Silhouette.
Yeah. So bought a multi-pack of all kinds of different color reflective vinyls. So I gave them to all. Like, here you go. You put these all in here.
Oh, yeah.
6, 7,
Free gift with
oddly specific.
Josh out buying a Barbie. He doesn't put drivers in his vehicles.
No, I will not. So, yes. Just saying.
Ride your jet boat like a hog. Careful, there's wires attached there.
Because it's got headlights even.
Ooh la la.
Look at that. Brushless.
Mm-hmm. Mine has all that stuff in it. I just made it myself. Oh, XT90, eh? Or 30. Sorry, I was going the other way.
Yeah, XT30. I might have to change that. Maybe I wonder if I could get a motor here, a motor and ESC here in time. Be like, oh, I don't know why mine's so much faster than your guys's.
I'm sure you could. Just buy 100 of them over at A-Main to get them right over.
I wonder if I could get it fast enough. Ooh. All right. Well, all right.
Oh yeah, Josh, you will have to put a driver in your We Rock RC.
I know. But Andre from Scale Metal Supplies, he's got me hooked up.
Skeleton Man, but he's covered in
gotta be
craft
realistic.
foam.
No, he gave me the jumpsuit, the orange prison suit. And I'm just gonna scarecrow it up so I can just. Or
Just
I might
put a
use it-
real driver in it for
I'm
crying out
thinking-
loud. You're not going to win. So what difference does it make?
thinking what I may do is make his torso of a lipo battery. And it's
I hate you. Just
Why?
put a normal driver in it. Stop trying to win. You're not going to win. You're not going to win.
holds my battery. Like, where's your battery at?
Don't
Where's
worry
the
about
cord
it.
hanging out of his ass. I'm like, don't worry about it. Like,
That's how we plug them in.
yeah, maybe I could make the seat with bullet plugs and then just be so I just got to take the guy in there.
Cram them in there.
You better make protectors for those plugs, you know, so that they can't. There's that movie Flying Jet Skis. X Super X Greg X.
It's a lot
Thank
of
you very
X's.
much. New idea for a radio. Instead of having a traditional steering wheel, why not tilt the radio side to side like a Dewalt gyro to control the servo? It would allow for the better control while filming. That is
DJI.
actually a thing in airplane. Jetty makes a radio that's got gyro control for that type of thing.
DJI makes one for their FPV drone too.
And I think there's one for a drone that someone
Oh my
makes.
god, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you so much.
Turbo Rose 71 just says, "Are you ready?" Am I ready for F1 talk? Because
F1
that's
talk.
Before that,
Is
let's
thank some people.
thank some people. Thank you to Black Sheep RC, Aardvark Spleen, GC Coop 2, Toxic Crawlers, Just Have Fun RC, Perry G. No thank you to Aardvark Spleen for that one. Cheers. Jeremiah Sauer, Whiskey Paw, Turbo Row, Tom Bajak, Boom,
Bajak.
Gunner, my meat belongs in your mouth. Listen, satisfiedjerky.com. There's a code linked above. You can save 10%. And X, Super X, Greg X.
Thank you to Gunner. My meat belongs in your mouth. Listen. Poor Man John Doe, Black Sheep RC, Crawler Baller, Turbo Row, Jeff 13 Brew, Dale Davis, Gears, Reamdog Fly Factory, Aardvark Spleen, Mr. HS, with all of our great Porsche advice. I'm sure you bought the right one. Hey, I missed one from Dr. President Legend of Dandy. In order to qualify for the fast guys, you have to be faster. And in order to win, you just have to finish first. Just a tip. I appreciate that. Thank you. Poor Man John Doe. I think I missed this one as well. Matt, when you told everyone at the track how old you are, did they try to put you on a piece of ice and push you out to sea? Tony Thompson, thank you. I missed that one too. Can those carts be charged at 15 amps? I think they charge at like 80 amps. They are pushing those amps. Aardvark Spleen. I hope this $2 makes you feel better, looser. Turbo Row, Jeff 13 Brew, Turbo Row, Thomas Bialzik, and Justin Candler. Thank you all very much.
The X's.
The X's are silent. How about a truck with an integrated controller?
Like,
all right,
I
let's
wanna
get
lose
this
it.
thing
That's
going. Gotta get really low though. It's gonna be super hard to drive.
Okay. Before we
Formula
the race itself is not very exciting. But
my exes would be silent as well.
what's the secret?
Quality. All right. So not doing well in the old
the fantasy
league.
the race itself was not that exciting.
No, quite boring.
Other than up front, at least there was some exciting stuff happening at a little, but more than anything, the fantasy side of it made everything more interesting.
Yes, because you're like, for me, I had. Oh,
we're betting. We got to bet real money for all of you that are still here. You can't.
Oh yeah,
do
that's
it.
right.
You're in
I
Canada.
can't do it. I'm in Canada.
We'll do a Grid Rivals live stream takeover with my money.
Yes. You know what? Tell you what. I'll go in on the bet with you. I'll put
Okay.
in $10.
Okay.
Only if you win.
Yeah, exactly. Did you see the drone that got the F1 car? Crazy. Let me tell you how
Nope.
many times I saw that, Carl.
I haven't seen it once.
No one sent that to me at all. So
But thanks. Keep sending them.
the fantasy side, watching everyone in your lineup and like I chose Lewis Hamilton for my team. Just
So
being
did
like,
I.
okay, this is a smart move. I'm going to put my despise for his attitude aside. And then somehow even he can still piss me off when I'm rooting for him.
He somehow, without fucking it into a barrier, he managed to not do well.
Like, really? In Latte Boy is going to just...
Yeah, don't let Latte Boy win.
Ugh.
He had a good race. He had a pretty decent race. All
George
things
Russell?
considered.
Yeah. Fine.
But those Mercs weren't set up yet. I
So-
think they've got room to grow.
I can hope so, because I'm locked in with Hamilton for 4 more races.
Samesies.
So,
Yeah.
Or maybe 3 more races.
But
3 more.
what made it interesting for me was the most interesting thing to come out of that race was the Ricardo Sonoda position
Beef.
switch.
Oh,
Because I was like, God damn it, Daniel, you better get past that dude right now because I need those points.
and then
Give me
yeah,
those
the
overtake points.
team orders for that, and I was like, yes, I have Daniel, not you. Give me that position and
Exactly.
an overtake and beating
I
your
needed it.
teammate.
I needed it.
So
What was
that definitely
amazing, though, was how shitty he was about it. Like, we spoke about it before. We knew it was going to happen. It
He's
doesn't.
on sauce.
People are like, it's pointless. They weren't scoring any points. That has nothing to do with it. This is team orders. When you are a driver, you do what they say. There is a strategy behind it. And I guarantee you, had he let him go by immediately, as he should have, Ricardo would have got Magnussen easily.
I would hope so. I definitely, being that Ricardo, and yeah, like somebody said, Ricardo's league adoption is at like 75%. So he let a lot of us down. I fully agree.
Yeah.
Before we get into the rest of this, let's do the pick'ems.
Okay. Do
So,
the pick'ems.
how these work is you've got 2 options. You have better or worse, where it's got a bunch of lineups and you choose, better or worse is the position of the driver and you bet better or worse. And you can bet, I think like 2, 3, 4, or 5 drivers, but you have to hit all of them.
All
and
of them.
time your odds go up and up and up. On the last race, I did matchups, which is like it's 2 drivers and it's this versus that basically.
Yep.
And I had Bottas and Alonso, and Alonso had to beat Bottas by 8.5 positions, which was a tough bet. And then Bottas got that slow pit stop, and I was yes, I was so freaking happy. I was like, yeah.
Suck it, Bottas.
Because Alonso wasn't looking speedy, and I was not confident that he was going to keep that. He was at that position. He was like, so, ooh, let's see. Oh, they change it up. Okay, no, here we go. So, do we want to do matchups or better worse?
Let's do matchups. I think that's more exciting.
Is more fun. So,
yeah,
we have to pick. We're going to pick at least 3. We can pick more.
Yeah,
but things are going to get spicy. So,
let's hear the first one.
The first option is Pierre Gasly versus Esteban Ocon, 1.5 positions. So he has to beat him by a position. Like there has to be somebody between them. That's tough because
Gasly has to Gasly has to beat Ocon.
Yeah.
Oof.
Or if Ocon is just one place in front of Gasly. Or sorry, if Ocon is just right behind Gasly, then you're still good.
We still win. Right.
So it can be either we're picking what side of that we want to be on. That's one. Ooh.
Okay, I'm taking Gasly on that one for sure.
You think he's going to beat him by? You don't think they're going to be 19th and 20th?
No, because I think Ocon's gonna fuck it into the barrier.
Ooh, okay. It is a street track. That's an interesting one. So we'll
And
tentatively.
It's fast too. It's a fast track. I don't think
next
Ocon's
one is Oscar Piastri versus Nico Hulkenberg plus 8.5 positions.
I would take Piastri.
8.5 is so many positions, and I really
I
realized
know.
after last week.
He has to beat him by 9.
So you got to remember, up in front of him, you're going to have the Red Bulls, the Ferraris,
Max, 2, 4,
probably the Mercs,
6,
and then is Lando.
Lando, probably, right?
So you got 7 people. So that you're putting him in 8th. That means Hulk has to be 17th.
Oof.
That means
let's take Hulk. Let's take Hulk on that one.
I know. Like that's
despite the fact that I have Piastri on my team.
I know what you mean.
Still take.
I'm just saying, like 8.5 positions is so many positions.
Yeah. He didn't do great in the race, but he did good in quali.
Yeah, that's always the concern. Then we've got
what's next?
Chucky Leclerc versus Yuki plus 11.5.
Oh man. God. I think you got to take Yuki on this one. 11.5.
That's a Yuki bet. So with those 3 so far, we have 5 more options.
Let's hear the other options.
We'll go back. Quick. So then we got Stroll versus K-Mag. K-Mag plus 5.5.
K-Mag over Stroll?
No. So
Stroll over K-Mag. 5.5.
Over K-Mag, 5.5 point.
K-Mag. K-Mag. 5.5 isn't many. Because Stroll will be like 10th or 11th.
That means
K-Mag finished 13th.
17th. Yeah, I know.
That's why you take K-Mag.
Okay, you're saying K-Mag?
Yeah, I think so.
If anything, I see Lance into a barrier. You got Hamilton versus Guang Yu Zhou. Guang Yu Zhou plus 9.5.
Zhou finished 10th, right?
Did he score 10th?
I think he finished in points. I
okay.
Can't remember.
No, Stroll was 10th.
Stroll was 10th?
Yeah. Alonso was 9th. Stroll was 10th.
Oops.
And
correct. Yeah. Zhou was 11th.
Right. So yeah. So you got Hamilton.
Of course, Moose Jaw knows he loves that team that used to be Sauber.
So Hamilton versus Zhou plus 9.5. Like Hamilton's not going to be on the podium. I have him in my so like say Hamilton finishes 4th. That's best case scenario. That means Zhou's got to be.
Zhou has to 15th. I think you got to take Zhou on that one.
I don't trust that.
You know what? RC Ritter, Stroll did have a nice drive. I actually thought he might get driver of the day because he went from basically 19th to 10th.
Nobody will vote for him with that.
I know
he has.
I know he looks horrible, but he looks like a serial killer.
So I'm putting Zhou down for now. For one, if we got all of these right, we'd be at 20-1 odds. Okay.
Okay.
So the next one's Lando versus Albon. Albon plus 9.5.
I'd take Albon on that one too. This is a fast track, remember, and that Williams not great in the turns, but certainly is a fast car in the traps.
Okay. Next one after that, Ricardo versus Valtteri. Valtteri 4.5 positions.
I'd take Ricardo on that one.
No, it's so tight down there. 4.5 spots.
Bottas finished 19th.
Yeah, but he wasn't running 19th. He had the pit stop issue.
I know.
And still, he finished 19th, and Ricardo finished 12th with a
Yeah.
freebie pass. So 13th.
Well, 13th. 13th.
Those two would have been on each other.
Yeah.
4.5 plates with Valtteri. Like, so we got that. Then we have Perez versus Alonso. Alonso gets 6.5.
Oh, I would take Alonso there for sure.
So that means, Perez is going to get second at best, right? So then you're at 7 spots. So 9th, which is right where he finished. Who's he beaten? Who's he beaten that he didn't? He's not getting. You think he's getting in front of a McLaren? You think he's getting in front of a Mercedes? Like,
I think he'll get ahead of at least one Mercedes.
That's a tough one. So we only can have 5 picks. So we have the Gasly versus Ocon, 1.5 spots. That one's obviously going to be tight. Do we keep that one or do we dump it?
Dump it.
Okay. So Hulk versus Piastri. We have Hulk at plus 8.5. I think that one is.
Keep that one. That's a good one.
I think we keep that one. Then we've got Yuki and Leclerc, 11.5 places for Yuki. Like, Leclerc could be second. But
he could be. Yuki's got a lot to prove this week.
He does.
Because otherwise, Liam Lawson's taking that spot.
And
Liam's already warming up. I swear to God.
Yeah, he's throwing, getting his arm loosened up in the bullpen.
He's got that neck thing on.
Yeah, he's doing. So
I'm ready. I'm ready. Neck.
I think we stay with Nico on that one. Oh, sorry, Yuki plus 11.5. Let's bet on Yuki. Nicole would want me to bet on Yuki.
Of course,
she fucking loves Yuki. Stroll versus K-Mag. We have K-Mag at the 5.5. I don't know if I trust that one.
I think that car is better than people think it is.
Yeah, if Lance can get 10th again, I just don't know if I have faith in Magnussen holding down 15th.
I think he's got a lot to prove too. This track is like.
Is this a K-Mag track?
I think this might be. He does like the street tracks, right?
I don't know.
Doesn't he?
Does he like anything? Let's dump that one. I just don't. I don't want to bet. I don't want to have to be rooting for K-Mag or Stroll. Because
you don't want to. You got the jersey already, though, man.
I know.
I'm trying to figure out. I know we're switching gears here, but I'm trying to figure out what new apparel item I should get this year. And I don't know from which company I should get. I just wish McLaren would change their colors up. I can't wear all that papaya.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm buying Red Bull gear or Mercedes gear now. Because
well, next year, who knows?
I know.
Max could be going there because his dad threw a hissy fit.
The latest. Oh, let's finish this up before we go.
Let's finish this up. Yeah.
So do we keep K-Mag versus Stroll? We're betting on K-Mag being less than
sucky, less sucky.
Down.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if any, I can see Lance in the wall, and I have him in my fantasy league. Then we've got Hamilton versus Joe. Joe 9.5. I feel like I think
we take that one.
Okay. There we go. Then that's 4 spots.
No more.
That's a 10. That's a 10x bet.
So we get $100 if we win this.
If we put $10 in, yeah.
Well, let's put $20 in.
Okay.
That's $200.
That's how that works. That's the math.
Let's put in $100.
I have 75 in my account.
1,000. Okay, let's just put in 20.
Okay, 20.
No, let's just put in 10. Let's not get greedy.
10? Okay.
Put in 10. I'll give you 5.
$10.
This IOU, it's as good as money. Done. Submit. Send me a screenshot of what I'm rooting for.
Yes, doing it now. I'm going to put it up on the screen for all of you as well. If you would like to. Saving. Okay. So there is our bets. I'll screenshot as well. I'll send that over. There we go.
Now, let's talk lineups for a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the only thing I could replace this week was my constructor. Everyone else was locked in. So I swapped to Williams because that's all I could afford.
I have Williams as well still. This is my second race with them. They did not do well for me last week.
No. I had Racing Bulls last week, and they did okay, but I only locked it in for one, and now they're locked out for this week. I can't use them. So I had to swap.
I dropped Albin, and he did not perform for me last week.
I had Albin as my double, though. I had him as my superstar, so I got the double points.
Gotcha. I had Ricardo as my superstar. And yeah. So I still have Ricardo. He's still my star driver. I dropped Albin. He's locked out. And my choice to replace him was Lance Stroll.
Cool. Okay, so I had Williams, but I could choose Alpine. They're still more expensive than Williams.
That's a bad buy.
I think so too. I don't understand why you would spend that much money. So I've got 15 million in the bank. I buy Williams. I've got like 4.5 million left over.
Right. Just keep it.
Bank it. You think I should bank it, don't you?
Yeah.
Not swap drivers or lose money or anything.
Then when whoever drops next for you, you'll have the chance to maybe get a better driver. So, Lucky RC Adventure, thank you. My picks are Nico, Yuki, Lance, Rick, and Fernando. Ooh, that's yeah. Those are good bets. Those are good. And Lucky is currently he is in second place.
Yeah,
127 drivers. Lucky's RC Adventure is in second freaking place.
He probably knows what he's doing.
I like Turtles, who is from Deluxe, and I think Chris had mentioned that he is Montana. I think he said his name was, which I just know his like the Mr. Straight something or Real Straight something. He's in third, and I think he had said his is just like a wild ass guess.
That's pretty amazing. That's usually how these go.
Yeah. Ben's wife Nancy is in 14th. Nicole's in like 38th or something like that, somewhere down there.
I'm in 74th.
And I'm in 54th.
Or 72nd. 72nd.
72nd. And I'm in 54th, I think.
It's going real well.
I'm right in the middle. Right in the middle. We have 127 players in the 54th. That's
yep. I'm closer to the other end of the middle. All right. Well, it'll be an interesting week. Race on Saturday again.
Yes.
So
I'm hoping that
forget
this last week the ratings all messed up because there was some wild card did real well. Yep. And I'm just waiting for my scores to even out.
Yeah. Let's get some
playing
parity.
A long game here. It's a season, guys.
It's not a marathon. Wait, no, it is a marathon. Yeah. All right.
Looking forward.
Very good. Thanks everybody for watching. Oh shoot.
You got what's on the bench?
I don't think that's going to happen tomorrow.
Why is that?
Because I got a full day of busyness and evening of busyness. Yikes. I haven't missed a show in some time, but I might have to.
Just I don't know what to tell you there.
Right. All right. Well, thanks everybody. Love you. Bye.